Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Daily Tarot, and as always these are your weekly readings for all 12 signs. You guys really love the weekly readings, and before I proceed forward, this weekly reading is going to be from 23rd of December till 29th of December 2024. It's a general group reading for all the 12 signs. For any personal private reading, healing, hypnotherapy sessions, you may connect with me from the description box below. And as always, if you really like what I do on the channel, please do like, subscribe the channel and put on the notifications. Now before I proceed forward, I have already uploaded the yearly reading for all 12 signs, and from Monday onwards you will also receive the readings as per your date of birth. You may resonate it just as a guidance, and again I'm telling you, those are not personal private reading. So straight to the readings now, and let us see as always what my lovely Libras are holding. Libra, you have a beautiful energy of appreciation coming in. Now, this appreciation is not specifically related to the money, the materialistic gain. This appreciation, the energies of this card is that the overall kind of life you want to live, the people you want to have in contact with, now you only want to concentrate only on those quality stuff into your life which gives you some contentment, some satisfaction, and it's uplift your life up to a certain level. Now this appreciation, this quality enhancement can be into your personal life or can be into your professional life, but overall you're going to feel very calm, very confident, very contented and very satisfied with the kind of appreciation coming your way. Now since this is a group reading, this appreciation can be name, fame for people, can be materialistic coming in, but yes, how you are being perceived by people, what reputation you hold in your professional circle, what kind of work you are doing, and what kind of life you are leading, all those things are counting as an appreciation for you, Libra. There is an overall improvement coming into your life very very soon. And the card of tarot, you do have two of sword, which says you might need to take an important decision also this week. The decision which you were ignoring since very long, you did not wanted to put more emphasis time on, you were postponing it time and again, but this week is the time to address something which you have been ignoring from very very long. This decision, whether you take it now or in time to come, either ways you have to take it. The moment you close it, it is going to be into your favor. This also says that there is some communication, a clarity which is not happening to you. The vision, the clarity you want from some aspect of your life might take little more time. So if you are little confused about something, just skip on this particular week. Either ways, you are approaching Christmas and New Year. Just let go your worry and stress to give a halt to it for the next week to come. This week is going to be little week of a week of little dilemma or maybe non-clarity, which is just temporary at the moment. From the card of career this week, you do have a card which says make it work. And if you want to really grow up into your career, you only have to stand up on your feet. The card says you only have all the skills, competencies, tools to make it, to bring resolutions, to bring solutions to any issue you feel is going on into your career, or there is a challenge or there is a delay. There will be support, but primarily you are going to be the leader in solving all your problems. It says you have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the complete effort. So if things are not still working out, you only have to make it happen. You excel at working with your own hands and fixing problems. So you are the master, you are the creator, and you are the person who is going to resolve each and everything, but you will get good support for sure. And from the card of love relationship, you do have a lovely honeymoon this week, which says enjoy the bliss of your holiday time together. And that is why I told you, don't force yourself to make a decision. If you feel like taking a decision, you may, but otherwise just take this week as a week of just calming, piecing out, and just recollecting your energy, probably in some time to come. From the card of astrology, Libra, you do have the 10th house, which is actually related to your career, to your improvement prospects in astrology. It says your achievements and the status in the outside world is going to be very important. but the presence of 10th house is an indication that soon you will be having a lot of energies which are going to get activated in this because of this 10th house. So expect that in near future, as we are already at the end of this year 2024, there is a massive change coming into your professional life from the upcoming year, and that is why this card is appearing into your reading. The way the world perceives you, people are going to take you more seriously from now on. And I have this time I have chosen the money oracle deck. I wanted to give you somehow the money related messages, so I have pulled the the money deck for this particular reason this time. Let us see what message do we have for money people. You have the earth, and the card says ask the element of earth for grounding, stability and strength in terms of any chaos. And this is a very, very prominent message for lovely Libra people. It's time. I told you that the upcoming year is going to bring lot of changes into your professional life. Now when you see this money oracle deck card, the card is talking about earth, the pentacles, the earth energies, that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It says that you need to set yourself grounded, be on reality, be on facts and figures, and then take any important decision. Try to be as much as practical, Libra, not just this week but going forward, because your new year is going to be a good year for you. So just be very practical, rational and logical in all your materialistic decisions. Libra, that was your wonderful reading for the upcoming week. Do let me know how you resonated with it. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for my lovely Gemini people out there. Gemini, in your energy oracle, you do have action coming in, lot of movements, lot of sequences. Overall, it's a good period for air sign people. The only thing is, when there is a decision making time, there could be some confusion. Just relax a bit in that note. Now the action says the movement will happen on its own, or maybe if something is happening on the other side, then you are supposed to take the lead for that. But yes, you will be motivated to take the needed action, needed the planning strategy has to be converted into some action, some movement from your side as well. From the card of tarot, you do have High Priestess, which says this particular week there could be some important information which will be revealed to you. Gemini, this information is going to be very crucial, very sensitive, and try to dig a little bit. If you are really not clear about something, that means there is some more information lying out. Your intuition, your gut feeling is going to guide you for that, because High Priestess is about also unleashing your gut feeling. Just listen to your inner voice. Don't ignore, don't discount that, oh, it is coming to me like that. It is being the guiding force this week for Gemini people. From the card of career, you do have a card of passage, and the card says that your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Now, when I'm doing the air sign reading this particular time, there is little time for you guys to get settled down. Now, just assume what I am sensing from the energies of the card. Whatever changes you are seeing, the energy is slowing down, then again suddenly there is a pickup. You will see more settlement into your professional life, into your career by February. This particular period is going to be the period of a transformation, inner transformation, that what is it you would like to do from the next year onwards, and what is it which is giving you good contentment. You have to use this passage time. There is also a possibility that you might not earn a big amount of money by December and or January or till mid of February, but this passage period will give you enough time to self introspect, that it is only for those salaries, those profits you want to work, or you also want to work for your joy, happiness and contentment. So there is a shift which is going to come only because of this passage time, which will help you to introspect more this year. And from the card of relationship, you do have a card which says heart to heart conversation, honest communication with your partner. Everything seems to be good, but if there are differences, you are being guided to honestly discuss your true feelings with each other. From the card of astrology, you do have two cards. I just picked up two cards for you. One is the ninth house, and another is the energy of moon. The emotions will be overwhelming this particular week. There could be a lot of jealousy, animism around, because when you have moon, things are not clear. People, what they say, what they do, and their intention, everything is absolutely different. Or what they show to you, that is also very different. So don't trust anybody's action or intention just like that. And the ninth house is an indication that this particular week there will be movement into the way you are doing your personal branding. You're doing your, you're coming out to expose yourself towards the world. The whole idea around your own aura, around your own personality is changing for sure. Now this week your lucky number is going to be number 8, which is ruled by a planet Saturn. Expect major changes on career front for sure. Your lucky day is Monday, and your lucky color is sun color and the color white. From the card of money, this time I'm pulling a money making energy card, and the card says it's a successful career coming in. So a lot of messages which are telling me that, oh Gemini, you guys are having a lot of changes in time to come. It says a happy working environment, pay rises and promotions are going to happen soon for my lovely Gemini people out there. I'm so happy to see your reading, Gemini. It's a wonderful and a very clear reading, and I hope all of you a very good and a lucky week ahead. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for my lovely Aquarius people out there. Aquarius, in your energies, you have man holding a heart. This week is going to be a very joyful, happy, and a lucky week for you. Anything which is very close to your heart, which is very true to your heart, may get accomplished this particular week. When I holded this card, there is also a very big possibility that near the year end, you might get into a reunion with your love partner. And if you're already seeing someone, there is a big time confirmation coming in for those people around. Overall, there is also a change coming into your professional life. Things which are very close to you, you might get aligned to it very, very soon. From the card of tarot, you do have the Hermit card. Now, there is a very important message from the card combination you are having here, the heart combination and the Hermit, which means that in order to be true to yourself, you have to self introspect. Don't go with external noises and voices making people feel that, oh, you are going as per their will, as per their choices. The Hermit card is an indication that while you are following your heart, you have to be true and honest to yourself and forget the world for some moment. The self introspection card says that the next journey, it is you only who have to decide about it. But how you are, making everything as per your true nature, as per your true character and personality, that is also going to be very important. This week is definitely not a good week for you to take any major action or movement. It is the week of getting aloof, be in yourself, be in your own skill, getting little distant from people around you, and go within. No action time, no impulsive time. Just sit back, relax with your me time, and then see what is truly you truly desire to move forward in life. From the card of career, you also have a card of success coming in. When you will follow your heart, definitely the success is bound to happen with all my lovely Aquarius people. It says the path you are on will definitely bring you the success and prosperity you need in this life if you just keep on going on your set path and listen to your own inner voice. So this message is getting repeated into your reading, Aquarius. And it says there are a lot of little steps, slow step, one by one, doing self introspection at step 1, then seeing what improvement you may make in the next step, and accordingly you are moving further. And it says a lot of little steps take a very long way. You are absolutely on the right track to follow your heart. From the card of relationship, you do have a formal engagement coming in. So your energy has set the tone for the complete week. It is going to be a very successful and a joyful week for lovely people out there. Your love life is going to ascend to a higher level of formal commitment. Be ready for the wedding bells. Be ready for the lovely reunion. It is all in your energies and aura this week, Aquarius. From the card of astrology, you have the 6th house. Yes, the number 6 is also associated with Venus, bringing a lot of comfort, luxury to you. Your lucky color for this week is going to be all shades, yellow shades, color of sun. And then your lucky day is going to be Sunday, and your lucky number for this week is number 9. Even though this is a good week for you, lucky week for you, whatever your heart truly desire, only that is going to happen. But still, you have to remember, you have to believe that you have to pour the needed, required action in making your wish dream coming true in this particular period. You can only use the good time if you're pouring the right effort to it. From the money magic making card, I have a card called Achievements, and the card says win the award, a cloud, or a contract. So overall, this week is a victory, win, and a triumph for all my lovely Aquarius people. I'm so happy to see your reading, and I really wish you a blessed year ahead. Now it's time for my lovely Taurus people. Taurus, let us see what messages do we have for your week. And you have a card of 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. And from the card of tarot, you also have a card of death. Now, this calls out for a very important understanding of self, Taurus. You are not having the clarity, the vision, okay, what is coming next into your life, because you are trying your heart and soul into something very prominent into your life, but that is naturally coming to an end. Even though you have tried a bit into that existing thing. Now, when this is a group reading, this may say that for a particular job, contract, business, a job, or even a relationship, you have tried a lot, and you wanted to have clarity. You wanted to have, the how the things are going to move forward in 3 months, 6 months, or a year's time. You have tried from all resources, all hard work you have done, all routes you have tried, but still if something is not happening, Taurus, this week is a week wherein you will see there is a natural ending coming to all those things. Now, the death card may indicate that either the problem is going to get resolved, or the death card says that there is a major divine entry which is happening, or divine intervention which is happening, which is bringing that particular concern to an end forever. Now, death card is an indication that if it is a chronic disease, if it's a relationship which is not working out, if it is a contract, job, business which is not working out, it is naturally coming to an end. Needless to say, this is going to be a painful ending because you have given your heart and soul to something. But Taurus, if by any means it is not happening, then you have to flow with the flow, because that is the need of the hour, that you are making yourself aware. You are ready to receive, you are ready to go with the flow. That's the best way of not hampering self. Mentally, emotionally, keep yourself free. Your only duty is to do the workout. If you have done your bit, leave it to destiny. And if things come to an end, allow it to happen, because death is also a beginning of a new relationship, new engagements, new associations coming your way. And for something, the chapter is already getting over. So allow it to come to an end, and there will be a super powerful beginning. But yes, this year end, some major thing is going to come to a closure for sure. From the card of career, you do have a card of reflection. And the card says take time to revisit the past and figure out what you really want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. Now, this is also a reflection and a decision time for you. This week, it's the time wherein you have to realize yourself that, okay, I have done my 100% and I can't do more than that. It's enough for me to adjust. I'm over my limitations and boundaries, and I have to come out from my cocoon and shell, and it's enough for me. So it's enough means enough. This card is a reflection. It could be career also, because career is giving you this indication, and you already have this card. This is a very prominent card, and generally we don't see changes in the major arcana cards when it happens. So allow this reflection to happen, because let it get sorted once and for all for you this week itself. From the card of love relationship, you have a beautiful understanding which says this could be the one. So you are in the right relationship. If you feel there is still workout left, there is an initiative left, you have to take the lead to resolve things, go ahead. The card says you have already met the romantic partner you seek in this life. Try to work out through the differences for sure. From the card of astrology, Taurus, you have the second house. And the message this time you have is you need to value your assets and finances carefully and handle your papers wisely this week. Your lucky day is Friday. Your lucky color is all shades of green. And your lucky color, lucky number for this week is number 4. Now, number 4 talks about discipline. Number 4 talks about organization. Number 4 talks about making a beginning, making a restart, which, you know, the aim for restart is to have stability and robust base. You have to restart something by the end of this year. It could be a professional front, it could be a professional front, or it could be in love life, but there is a restart coming to it for sure. From the card of money magic making deck, you have a message which says respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goal. Try to give equal emphasis to important things which you need in order to go ahead on your journey. And the card is giving you an indication that you need to get back your focus on track and on to your goal. I wish you a very happy and a lucky week ahead, Taurus. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for Virgo people. Virgo, let us see what messages do we have. We have a lovely blossoming abundance. This is the abundance which is coming to each and every aspect of your life. The kind of happiness, the kind of gratitude you are going to feel this week is going to be extraordinary, Virgo people. Expect the luxury, the comfort to come to you from all aspects. So suddenly you will see a shift coming in the air, in your feelings, in your thoughts, and overall expect there could be some materialistic gain as well. The blossoming abundance is going to make you very happy, very contented, and there is also a big possibility that you guys are also going to win over a legal case and a big blocked money which you are not expecting to return, or a loan which you wanted to have since very, very long. You will also get that receiving in the coming week for sure. From the card of tarot, you have 7 of Pentacles. It's a good card combination which says you don't have to do anything extraordinary this week. Just wait and watch, and the results are going to be into your favor. Overall, this week is a very good and a very prominent week for you to have a yes to something you are desperately waiting or you are struggling for, and maybe a situation which will come to you with a lot of ease and things will start turning out into your favor suddenly. This is a big luck which is getting favored on you, a luck, a fortune. You're very lucky this week, Virgo people. From the card of career, you do have a card of connections which are going to take you to another level. The kind of network you have, the kind of contacts you're going to develop very soon, starting from this week. A lot of change will come into your professional, social, like-minded people. The kind of exchange you are going to make from this week onwards is actually going to change your complete career image, professional image, or what you call a public image in front of people. And the card says it's time for you to build new bridges between people. Contact those who you feel can truly help your goals, your targets, your intentions. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity. So even if you say that I have really done everything in the past and I'm just waiting for the result, please know that December end period, the period starting from 23rd till the end of this particular month, is actually a very promising period for all Virgo people out there. It's a good period when your connections, your contacts, your earlier meetings especially related to your money, your career, your financial engagements, associations, financial transactions, all those things are going to be very, very fruitful into your favor. From the card for love and relationship, you do have a card of trust. And it gives an indication that, see, blossoming abundance is your overall energy. It is not just about money. So the relationship is going to flourish. You are in the right relationship. The bond is going to get strengthened, in due course of time. But the best part is that you are with the right partner in your life at the moment. There is a lot of intimacy, chemistry, unset trust between both the people. How you nurture, how you trust each other, how you give space to each other, that is going to be more important for all Virgo people. From the card of astrology, you also have a card of Scorpio, and the message you have, it says the energy around you is very thoughtful and is very intense, and there will be a lot of secrets which will get revealed to you, but avoid being possessive, stubborn or rigid this year. It's a good clear message to all Virgo people out there. When something flow in a good flow, we become over possessive about our things which we start getting, so just mind that feeling. And overall the week is very good week for you. Your lucky day is Friday. Your lucky color is all shades of dark green, and your lucky number is number 3. 3 belongs to Jupiter. It says it's time for you to accumulate some knowledge, upgrade, have some professional development, professional enhancement, skill enhancement, and it is going to be very fruitful. From the card of money magic deck, you have a card of insight. And the card says it's time for you to open the third eye to strengthen your intuition and work through your inner sense and gut feeling. Now, this does not mean that, you really have to go into deep meditation or you have to be spiritual about that. It says that you need to develop your inner sense. You need to really put some time, some emphasis, some importance to your inner self. Try to develop your sense to sense the situations, people around you, because this is going to help you very soon in time to come. It's a long exercise. It might take 3 months, 6 months or an year, but this is worth exploring and doing. Virgo, I wish you a very good week ahead. Either ways, your week is very good. I'm very happy to see your reading, and I wish you a very happy new year. It's time for my lovely Capricorn people. Capricorn, you have a card of deceit, and you also have a card of Queen of Pentacles. Now, this deceit is, I'm sensing, is going to be at your workplace, which means people who show that they are your well-wishers, they are your teammates, they really think about your growth, development, learning. They want to see you as a winner or somebody with a lot of victory and triumph. They might misuse the information you're planning, your strategy. Now, during this time, it is important for you to handle your sensitive, careful information with little aloof behavior, which means just speak up at the right time in front of right people, so that your information, your planning, your strategy is not getting misused. Don't share your plans unless you have accomplished those things. And with Queen of Pentacles, your overall financial situation in life is going to improve for sure. The money stability, the money viability, the concerns related to long-term financial security, all those things are going to be handled very well by you, Capricorn people. In time to come, you will also have those opportunities which will promise you that, okay, if you follow this profession, if you follow this line of career, you will be able to develop the stability for yourself on your own. So a lot of thought process you are giving it into your financial planning from now on, which is actually a good aspect from your side. From the card of career, Capricorn, this week we do have a card of answers. And if you're long waiting for some information to reach to you, or maybe some action to happen into your career or professional life, that is also going to happen this week. It says you will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you will find unique and a different ways to stand out from the league. You will find a new opening with job security. My goodness. Just a while ago, while I was reading your Queen of Pentacles, we were talking about that you yourself will find a way to secure the money into your life, or to secure the financial stability into your life. That is very well is being answered by Divine in this week. It's a very good week as far as your own professional career is concerned. From the card of relationships, you do have a card of religious factor. If there are differences in your partner, the relationship, or if there are arguments, conflicts, disagreements between you and your partner, it is not about because you guys are not meant for each other. It is just that your love, your relationship is being impacted by other parties involved in the relationship, and the factors which you have believed since very, very long. The difference in the family, the difference in the culture upbringing, those things are coming in between. But the card is actually giving a promise that you can still work out, provided you are feeling about your partner and the feeling is both ways, and you guys really want to work ahead with the relationship. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Aries, which brings fire energy into your reading. More hard work, more passion is going to make you more successful, Capricorn. It says the energy around you is dynamic but also impulsive. So take actions wisely this week. Your lucky day is going to be Tuesday. Your lucky color is going to be all shades of red. And your lucky number this week is number 7. And 7 is a number of precision. 7 is the number wherein you look for perfection in each and everything, but that comes with spiritual awakening. So try to see within yourself first, that what is it you would like to move on into your life with, what gives you more happiness. Just try to make yourself aware, and it's time for you to also align your thoughts towards little spirituality if possible. From the card of magic money deck, you have the card of elements. So all the elements are actually supporting you. It says the elements of fire, air, earth and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical and emotional. It's a very good card from this deck, which is an indication that see, all resources are supporting you, whether it is water signs, emotions, the fire signs, the earth energy, the materialistic energy is also into your support, and even communication will also happen in the right way. This means that the nature is giving you all resources to create something new, and new year is already approaching. It's an indication, Capricorn, that it's time for you to begin something new, professionally or spiritually. Just keep that in mind, professionally or spiritually, and I wish you a very blessed week ahead. See you soon. Let us see what messages do we have for Aries. Aries, this week you have Magician and the Mirror. And the moment I holded this card, the card gave a message that the creation is going to be the solution to all your existing problems, which means that you have to think out of box. You have to create your own thing in order to come out from the problem, the issue or the vicious circle you are already in. Which means that if you are facing any turmoil in relationship or at professional front, instead of doing work for others, you have to start something of your own. You have to create something of your own. The resources will be provided to you, which also means that from a job perspective or working as a freelance contractor for other people, it's time for you to come back to your own skill set, start something new, your own venture, and work for yourself. So it's time for you to create, make something new for yourself and for people around you. From the card of tarot, you have 10 of cups. It's a good card for Aries. It's a very lucky combination of very big good news coming to your life. This is definitely formal wedding, engagement, wedding bills in the family, but this is also about you acquiring a house. This is money which is you are getting for your home. Either you are going to move to a new home, or maybe you are working out, you're buying something property wise. I'm getting a very powerful feeling from these two cards. And for work perspective, I have already told you, Aries, it is actually the time for you to use your experience and exposure to something which you can create for your own happiness. And you have to be your own boss, you have to be your own leader, you have to be your own employer in time to come. But it's a very lucky period you are entering. Try to use your lucky period for your own happiness, because 10 of cup is also an indication that something very good is going to happen with you, which is going to make the complete family very happy. So just be the creator of your own happiness from time to come. From the card of career, you have the cutting ties. So there is a time period when your association will get over from the existing contact list, or for the people you're already working, the professional engagements, all those things are coming to an end. It says you may need to leave your current position or look for something better. Ending a job does not mean that you have to burn the bridges. It's time for you to go with the grace. Now we are reading this card now, but the moment I holded your card, Magician and the Mirror, I immediately got the answer that it's time for you to move on into your professional life. Now, you need to have a nice and a decent closure. The reading does not mean that if you're not happy, nothing is happening in your professional front or the job or the people you're engaged, you leave them abruptly, unsaid anything, burn the bridges. No, just look for the closures in another month or so, and then close the associations accordingly. Or either ways, the situation will come to a position wherein you might have to leave also, but the beginning is going to be very, very fruitful to you. Beginning for your own work, beginning at a new place, that is going to be very fruitful for you. From the card of love relationships, you have it's very safe for you to love. It's a good period for you to nurture your love relationship. There might be reunion if you guys are not together. The card says it's time for you to open your heart to give and receive the energies of all. And from the card of astrology, you have a card of Uranus. And the card message says your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening is going to bring a massive change into your life. Now, see the card. It is giving a very shocking kind of event to you. Now this shock, this sudden event into your life will cut your ties with the existing circle. This could happen personally, professionally, but the movement you are going to take after that, the steps you are going to take after that, you are going to be the creator into your own life. So there is nothing to worry about your professional life in time to come. Your lucky day is going to be Monday. Your lucky color is white, and your lucky number this week is number 8. So yes, Saturn do influence a lot of careers in our life. The opportunities, you will get good opportunities for sure. From the card of money magic, you have a prosperity confirmation, Aries, and the card says a prosperous business will riches and success. With riches and success. So yes, since beginning of your reading, Aries, I don't know why I said Pisces. Since beginning of your Aries, you are getting the same message from the Energy Oracle card. Start your own venture. Start your own business. Start your own consultancy, your own advisory. Aries, you are going to really rock into that new venture. I wish you all the very best, not just for this week, but the new venture. I really want to hear the good news from all of you. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Leo, let us see how this week is going to be for you. In your energies, you do have a strategy, planning, strategy, implementing your mind, your thought is going to be very crucial for you this particular week. Anything which you are planning, don't be impulsive, don't be aggressive this month. The moment I holded this card, Leo, I am getting a sense that a money decision or a financial decision may encourage you to be impulsive or aggressive. Don't go against the nature. Your fire energy, your passion may boost you to take a decision, an overwhelming decision. I'm also sensing when I'm holding this card that while you're getting impulsive, you might spoil some of your professional connects engagement this week. Be very wise with all your movements. Plan every move, plan every thought process, and take one step at a time this week. Leo, I'm getting a lot of information. I hope you are going to use this angelic information, because the moment we hold a card, people who can really read the card well, who can connect with the angelic communication, you get a lot of information, and those informations are even more important than the reading. So give more emphasis to the information you're getting while I'm holding this card. Be very careful with people this week. Don't show your impulsive side, aggressive side to the people, especially at your professional front, or into your money matter, or into loan matter, financial matter, and especially at the places wherein you have to get your money back. Have a plan, have a strategy, put all your thoughts into how you're going to get to closer to the result or resolution or your achievement, and things will flow smoothly for you. From the card of tarot, you do have Three of Wands. Yes, it's a big yes. It's a big achievement which you might witness this week. A travel is also indicated, but your hard work is going to pay off 100% sure. Three of Wands is actually a very positive card. It's a card which says that if you are waiting for something, the answer is going to be in yes. So you will get the fruit, reward, applaud, appreciation, and good word for your hard work. And I'm not just telling about the name, fame, recognition. Maybe anything materialistically you're waiting, any good gains, that is you are also going to receive for sure. But do remember the advice from the energy oracle this week. From the card of career, you do have a card of direction, and the card says your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step. And as you go along, mind your speed and direction. There is no need to hurry or worry in your professional decisions this week. You are being divinely guided, so move accordingly. Isn't it the same thing which we guided in the energy oracle? Move one step at a time, and after each step, think wisely that what you have achieved, do some self introspection, and then accordingly plan the next step. Don't be in hurry, don't be in rush. You will get settled down with everything very soon into your life. From the card of relationship, you do have a card which says past life relationship, and I can sense that you have seen little turmoil with your partner in the recent time. You are in a balancing karmic soulmate relationship. If you're facing happiness and sorrow simultaneously, if you're facing ups and downs simultaneously, you are in a karmic relationship. The karmic relationship, soulmates, does not end abruptly, but what happens, you are in touch, then you are parted away, again you are together, again you are away. So this happens a lot into such relationships which are there to give us life lessons. So yes, love wise, marriage wise, relationship wise, you may go through some karmic lesson this week. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Neptune, and your lucky day is going to be Friday. Your lucky color is going to be green and white this week, and the message says that you have good potential. Come out from your own illusions. And the lucky number this week is number 3, which is a Jupiter number, Leo. It's time for you to gain some more knowledge. Some skill enhancement and development is required from your end. And let us see your magic making money card. It says one enchanted evening, the perfect night. And this gives a lots of information to you that, if you are planning everything perfectly, you may expect the great results in time to come. So if you're planning today, your tomorrow is going to be very good. So be wise with your strategy, be wise with your planning, and things are going to fall on its place for sure. I will see you next time very soon, Leo. Be blessed. It's time for Sagittarius people. Sagittarius, let us see your energies. You have Angel of Love this week, and you also have a card of Ace of Sword. Now, if I see these two card combination this week, your balance in all aspects of life, mental, emotional, physical balance for personal life or professional life is going to be very, very crucial. With this Ace of Sword, there is a possibility of a new communication which may bring some improvement in your current life or may bring some movement in your current life, but also it might bring some conflicts, some disagreements from people you feel you are close or you are getting engaged for your work or for any other activity. So overall, maintaining the balance is going to be very crucial for all my lovely Sagittarius people out there. And from the card of career, you do have a card of new beginning. Now, aces in any reading, and the way it is Ace of Sword, as I shared that there could be talk of a new engagement, new contract. Aces are generally a beginning, but when you have Ace of Sword into a reading, you really have to be very careful with your communication, with your tone, with the choice of words, because you already have a card of beginning into your career. So luck wise, you're getting a lot of favors this particular week. There's a lot of support from people around also who you feel are your well-wishers, trustworthy people. But how to use this new beginning, how to use this new communication, it is all going to depend on your communication this week. And the card of beginning says it is good time to start a new job or a whole new line of work or a new career altogether. You have created ideas that get noticed very easily. build a nest egg for the future. So yes, you are well appreciated and acknowledged by people around your circle, but how you're utilizing that network, that circle, I have already told you that the crucial part is going to be your communication in all aspects this particular week. Be very mindful, be very watchful when you are using your communication or you're trying to communicate your intention to people into your circle. From the card of love relationship, you have a card of retreat. It is definitely the time to spend some time with your partner, give time to the relationship as well. Be aloof, go out somewhere with your partner because you are supposed to give some quality time to the relationship. It says it's time to disconnect from the world and spend some time with your partner. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Gemini. Now, Gemini also belongs to the air sign. And there is a possibility that there could be difference of opinion, difference of perspective at the workplace or into your professional engagements. But don't be rude up to the extent of hurting people. And if you feel that the talk is going somewhere else, you may withdraw from the discussion for a moment and then you can catch up again from that particular point. But be very careful with dealing with people this week. And the card says the energy is this week quite communicative and mischievous, witty as well. So try to use your information and exchange of communication in a good manner. So every card is actually indicating towards that. Your lucky day is going to be Wednesday, and your lucky color is going to be shades of green and shades of blue, and your lucky number is number 4. So discipline, making an organization, planning strategies, planning your action, making your calendar very clear, organizing everything this week is going to be very, very crucial for all Sagittarius people out there. And let us see what magic making money deck card do we have for you today. It says Flix Flirtatious, and the card says power symbol to create lucky events into your life. So yes, with your communication you can build up things, but with your communication you can spoil things as well. How you create the energy into an event, Sagittarius, that completely depends upon you. Overall, this week seems to be a good week because you do have the cards for newness into your reading with New of Swords and the beginning, career card into your reading. It is up to you with how much charm, tactfulness, and experience and exposure you are able to handle everything for your own benefit, for your own utilization. Sagittarius, this was your reading for the weeklies. I really wish you have a wonderful week. And yes, I have already uploaded your yearly readings as well. Go and check out whenever you feel like, and I will see you next time very soon. It's time for my lovely Cancer people. Cancer, in your energies, you have first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is a root chakra. And there are concerns, worries, stress, burnouts as far as your career is concerned, your money is concerned, your professional life is concerned, or maybe some relationships in your life is concerned. Because when you have a chakra card into your reading, you are dealing with some issues, or maybe you are supposed to do some healing or letting go, in order to address these issues. So when you have this root chakra, Archangel Metatron card into your reading, Archangel Michael card into your reading, it is time for you to just be aware, be focused, and just do some action, take some initiative in letting go those worries. But yes, this week the surrounding energies are definitely that you are a little bit surrounded with worries, and this could be own self assumption, overthinking, over analyzing the situation, people, what is their thought process. You have to be very mindful of your own thought process this week. From the card of tarot, you have 4 of Wands. Now, even though you are surrounded by the worries this week, you still have 4 of Wands, which is a very promising card in a tarot reading. It says everything will get settled down nicely, the things will get on track very soon, and whatever you are creating, you are building, for which you are worried, whether it's a relationship or it's a contract or it's a professional issue, everything will get settled down, and rather you will be able to make a very robust and a strong base again. So be very hopeful that yes, things will get converted into, positive for you or profitable for you. The only thing is you have to keep a check that you are not over analyzing or overthinking a situation, and then you're creating a vicious circle of negative thoughts around you. You have to be very careful, because when you have root chakra concerns into your reading, you are in the problem because of your own overthinking and over analyzing. So over anything you are doing, you have to reduce it for sure. From the card of career, you do have a card of magic, which says you have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you truly want into your life, because the sky is going to be the limit. And this is what Four of Wands says. You have the power, you have the qualities, strength, competency, skills, all those tools and technique what is needed to build an empire. And that is where the magic lies, because the sky is going to be the limit. You are capable of doing and achieving anything, Cancer people, and I really claim this. The only thing is that you have to be really let go what is bothering your mind, mentally, emotionally, whatever you feel is bothering you, whatever is causing stress, worry. Identify that and allow it to let it go. In your relationship this week, you have a card which says it's time for you to express your love. It's time for you to be vocal about what you feel about the relationship and for the partner. Now, when I'm holding this card, I also feel that you are on a lookout for a partner. And the card says that the year 2025 is very prominent for Cancer people. If you are single, this year can be the wedding bell year for you, and a formal engagement is definitely on the cards in the energies. I mean to say, it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture to your partner. Be vocal, be expressive. That is going to be into your favor for sure. From the card of astrology, you have a card of Chiron, and the card says your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach, learn, and heal yourself and others is very, very prominent. So your own healing capacity is so high that any kind of chakra healing, aura healing you can do this week. Since it also holds the color green is the color of healing, you definitely need to give some healing energies to your root chakra, or to the issues which are related to your money, career, finances, or to your professional life or personal life. The healing is going to change a lot of things for you for sure. Adopt some healing practices, or you may take some external support also if you feel like, but healing is definitely going to help you. Your lucky day is Friday. Your lucky color is definitely all shades of green, and your lucky number this week is number 8, and number 8 belongs to Saturn. So yes, expect good changes coming into your professional life as well. From the card of the affirmations, you have a card which says 3 rays of light, and the card says it's time for you to balance all the energies and bring peace and harmony into your life. So yes, this week is all about bringing the balance overall into your aura, in your mind, in your heart, so that you use your luck and fortune to best of its capabilities. Cancer, I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Now see what message do we have for my Scorpio people out there. Scorpio, you have a beautiful card of adjacent possibility. This week, be ready that you will be getting a lot of different kind of opportunities. Maybe you have never explored before, maybe you have never thought about for it before, but these adjacent possibilities are going to open new different kind of direction for you. This is something that if you're looking for a change, you might not get something traditionally what you are exactly doing since beginning, or from past few years. This says that if you want to grow, if you want to come out from a complex situation, or if you are looking for a change this week or this year, an opportunity which is surrounding with different kind of skill set, competencies, which is you are a little bit aware about it but you have never explored that. It's time for you to have your opportunities in those areas, probably in the similar line of work or in the traditional work which you are doing. Maybe you're not going to get that much of results, so try exploring outside your comfort zone or outside the area where you have never worked before, because there is something good change coming in that particular league. From the card of tarot, you do have 10 of swords, and this is a absolutely the correct clarifying card for the adjacent possibility. And the moment I was sensing the complexity in your situation, your current situation, be it personal life, professional life, it is like a dead end kind of situation. You can only come out from a situation if you're thinking other way, or from a different perspective, or from a different lookout. Try to change your outlook and try to try something else, something you have never tried before, because there is a situation which is coming to an end after so much of your trials, after all your efforts. If the situation is not getting resolved, Scorpio, the only way of coming out is from the from try something else in this particular situation. So just think about it, because there is a situation which is lingering on since very long time, and it's time for you to bring some resolution to it. From the card of your career this particular week, you do have a card of looking, which says it is okay to look for a better work. Oh my goodness, all your cards are actually focusing towards a change which is majorly coming into your professional life. And the card says it's time for you to look for better work, better respect, better recognition, and better involvement into your work profile. I'm also feeling that you're not feeling the sense of belonging to the place where you're existingly working. It says it's okay to look for better work, be discreet into your research. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Just see what is it you would like to do for rest of the life. So yes, there could be a major change into your professional line of work. Altogether, I am sensing from your reading, Scorpio, that you will be doing something else which you have never done before. Or many times it happened that we are working in a profession for 20 years, 25 years, and suddenly we leave whatever we are doing and we start doing something else. So this kind of situation is going to come. Either it is already there, or it is going to come very soon, and then it is going to be a decision making time for you. But yes, with the existing opportunity, with the existing work, it is definitely going to reach to a dead end very soon. From the card of relationship this week, you have, it says pay attention to the red flag. Now, since this is a general reading and all the cards, if you see the energy oracle, the adjacent possibility, and the tarot card, which is also indicating a major end, and even your relationship is also saying that you need to recognize the red flags, the intimations, the alertness which is coming into your relationship. If you have tried working to make out the relationship, to bring, or you nurturing the partnership, or you are only trying everything, it's time for you to call it out. Now I am very very clear with you, and I wanted to be very honest with you, Scorpio people. Your situation, because this is a general reading, so maybe the situation is a little tough either at work front or in personal life. At both the places, it is you who has to call it out, because you have done extraordinary efforts and you have moved out of your shell, your cocoon, your limitations. You have crossed your boundaries of adjusting, compromising. It's a big no for you to move on with the existing situation. So try to bring the needed change as soon as possible for you. Scorpio, in the card of your astrology, you have the 8th house. And the card says that the transformational area of your life is about shared resources and the intense emotions which are overwhelming at this point of time. Yes, when you are attached to something so closely, it is very important that the emotions are going to come, and you need to release it as soon as possible, because then only you will be able to restart or re-begin your life. Your lucky day is going to be Monday. Your lucky color for this week is going to be white, and your lucky number for this week is number 6. The change, the transformation, leaving the old, saying goodbye to the old, and you're making space for the new, is the only way to bring the newness energy, the comfort energy, the easy energy into your life. And your last card of the reading is the love charm, which says it's time for you to attract a lover, a soulmate, or a life partner. So yes, there is a lot of new which is coming into your reading, but I wish you a very good week ahead, and may you be blessed in whatever decision you are about to take the next week. Now it's time for my lovely Pisces people. Pisces, you have the thinking man energy into your reading, and you have the tower. So yes, this week is going to be little tough for water signs people. We have seen Cancer, we have seen Scorpio, and now it's Pisces. It's your time. Something you have created since very, very long that will be going, that will be destructed, and then you have to rebuild again. When you have a tower card into a reading, it's a movement which gives you a shock. It's a movement which shatters you for a movement, because you are supposed to create a new, you are born to create something new out of ashes. So it's like that situation, but with your thinking, with your planning, with your mind, you will be able to create the new energy for yourself for sure. Now this tower situation is definitely going to give you some pain or some memories which are going to give emotional bleeding, emotional pain for another few weeks time, because whenever we have a tower energy into any reading, it gives pain to the people around who are surrounded by this energy. So yes, you need to concentrate on your healing immediately, and you also need to see that you are able to accept and receive the situation as it is getting folded to you. But this week, don't try to put extra efforts into something. If something is getting closed, or if something is getting away abruptly, allow to let it go. Just be with the flow. Otherwise you will be creating a lot of turmoil for yourself. From the card of career, you do have a card of frozen energies, and it says there may be a hiring freeze or no new work at the moment. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow up gets you into the door. So yes, possibilities in your career, in your professional life is little slow this particular week. The best part is that this reading is for the weeklies and is not for a very long time. So even the stagnant energy or things which are not moving, or either if it is moving, it's very, very slow. It is only for a very short period of time, and soon you will see that things are rolling up into your favor. From the card of love relationship, you do have a card of very soon, and the card says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now at the moment. Get it sorted. Give enough time to your partnership and to your love partner, but some decision time is also coming into your love relationship and marriages, but you need to take a very cautious call. When I see your overall energy, I do feel that the balance of being practical and emotional side is very important for all my lovely Pisces people. In the astrology card, oh my goodness, you have the bright sun coming in, bringing all needed opportunity, clarity to yourself. And sun's energy is also one of the biggest healing energy on Mother Earth, but the presence of sun ensures that everything is going to be all right soon, and everything is going to be into your favor. And the message is your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is going to resolve very, very soon. Your lucky day is Sunday, of course, and your lucky color is all shades of sun, especially the yellow of sun. And your lucky number is again number 1, which is the number of planet sun. So when sun is so prominently there into your reading, Pisces, trust me, you are approaching a very bright period into your life. Maybe this is a darker period, but you are just out of the tunnel to a very bright future very soon. From the card of your oracle, you have you bring light to the world. Now once you are out from your cocoon, your experience, your exposure is going to give light to so many people across across your contacts, across your connections. You will be able to give healing energies to people as well, because if you are positively impacted and influenced by sun, you start generating the healing energies for other people also. So if you are going through any dark period at this point of time, please know that you are born to create things for other people, and that is why you're born to give light to other people, and which is only happening because the sun planet is getting massively active into your reading. But if you have a presence of sun, yes, you have great things coming up. Pisces, I wish you all the very best for the coming week, and even for a very good new year. May 2025 brings a lot of happiness to all my lovely Pisces people. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed.